Et les loulous, on se retrouve pour Extinction, donc on va faire une découverte sur le titre. Alors il va falloir sauver 15 civils. Très bien.
As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the civilian.
Y'a pas de souci.
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things? Who are you?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians. Avil, you must act quickly. Excellent work, Avil.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Go, go, go!
Is this really safe? Thanks, I guess.
If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time. Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a climber myself.
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
Ok.
once come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
They're safe now.
Use your dodge when an attack is incoming.
Ok, donc avec B, quoi.
The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil. Avil, you should rescue the civilians if you can. Excellent work, Avil.
Allez, go!
I always believed the legends. Thank you, Sentinel.
Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work.
Ah, il y a des gens là-bas, vite! Mais merde, c'est au-dessus!
God save the Sentinels! Thank you!
Avil, congratulations. You're still alive.
Portals are opening as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance, or if he is as foolish as those who fell before him.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes, I hope you're ready, because the Raveni will be attacking soon.
Très bien. Ok. Alors les compétences, voyons voir ça. On peut acheter ça, portail rapide, pied léger ou plus de soins. Pourquoi pas? Et on a assez pour prendre pied léger, donc c'est parti.
Has King Nero made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
Où il est?
You made quick work of that one. Keep it going.
Allez, go, go, go.
Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work.
Ah, go là-bas, sinon il va le tuer.
Thank you. Gods protect you.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything you want, my friend, I will make it yours.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately.
I could have sworn that one had you beat.
Mais non. Ah ah! Je l'ai brun. Rendez-vous compte.
The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil.
I am in your debt, Sentinel.
Look who's early. Avil, get after that Ravenni before he starts destroying the town.
Mais tu sais que les gens ils vont mourir si je fais ça. Ah putain, c'est la merde. Je peux pas sauver tout le monde, bordel. Dépêche-toi, barre-toi. J'ai un monstre à tuer, putain de merde.
Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Ravenni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike to attack.
Ok, très bien. Ah.
No challenge at all.
Ok, j'ai compris.
Great job, Avil. Removing a Ravenni's armor and severing its limbs also charges your rune energy. Once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Ravenni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Ravenni's knee to sever its leg.
Ah, j'ai plus assez. Ah si. Ah non mais c'est de la merde.
Remember, Avil, when a Ravenni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune
Ouais,
strike.
j'ai compris là. Mais c'est un peu tard. Allez!
Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Ravenni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow when you can target it for your rune strike. There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Avil.
Non mais je pensais pas qu'il me one-shotait.
Severing a Ravenni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Ravenni will regenerate its severed limbs.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Ravenni's neck. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Now, Avil, execute the Raveni. Great work, Avil. That's one less Raveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Raveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Je pense qu'on n'a pas fait les 7 minutes. Ah si, quand même, eh ben dis donc. Bon, on va prendre plus de vie encore une fois. Très bien. Alors 4 pièces d'armure. Avec leurs 2 jambes intactes, ok. Et 6 minutes.
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Raveni are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Avil, that Raveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Raveni.
Avil, remember.
Oui.
Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
Dépêchez-vous, on n'a pas le temps. Oh, quel peureux, quoi. Allez, on charge tout. Ah, c'est passé, hein. C'est long, là. Vous chargez plus vite. Ok, c'est parfait.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first.
Très bien. Ah, mais m'écrase pas, enculé! Attends, mais t'es sérieux? Genre, je peux... Ah oui. Non mais je rigolais.
That one looked like it really hurt.
Ah mais quel salaud. Vraiment aucun respect, quoi.
No challenge at all.
Non mais... T'apprendre, moi.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Oh non!
That one looked like it really hurt.
Ah mais c'est vraiment pas sympa.
I must find cover to regain my health.
On va détruire ça, hein. Voilà. Ouh. SOS sage, hein. Oh merde. Putain, mais attends. Attends. On va se coucher. Ah ouais. Non mais le non-respect total, quoi. Go monter.
Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
Ah mais... Comment voulez-vous que je le tue?
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Oh! Ah, c'est pas juste!
I can sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Ok. Et maintenant, hein, comment je fais? Hein? Je suis où?
This Raveni is no match for my blade.
J'arrive, salopard!
Hold your rune strike to execute the Raveni. Nice work, Avil. These people owe you their lives.
This time, Sandra. But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Raveni push forward on multiple fronts.
You're right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be won by swords alone.
Oui, alors du coup, j'ai eu qu'un petit objectif sur tous, mais c'est largement faisable une fois que t'as compris comment faire. Donc les loulous, si vous avez apprécié, n'hésitez pas, le jeu sort demain sur Steam, sur PS4 et Xbox One, il me semble. Quant à moi, je vous dis à la prochaine pour une autre vidéo. D'ici là, portez-vous bien. Bye bye.